My name is Hildegunn Gjedrem, and I am from Stavanger in Norway. I am the singer. I finished performing arts high school about 7 years ago, and I decided I wanted to study in the States because the jazz programs in Norway are very small and there aren't very many opportunities. So I sent in a tape and auditioned. I only auditioned for UNT. That was the only school I auditioned for. And they heard my tape and gave me a scholarship. And so I came over first for just a year. I decided I was going to try for a year. And then when I just really ended up loving it, and I stayed, and I just finished my master's, so it's been 7 years. I think being a singer, UNT is probably one of the only vocal programs in the States that treat singers as musicians. Or, I should say treat them the same way that they treat instrumentalists. So I feel like I've gotten a really strong foundation and a lot of a wide knowledge, not just a very concentrated thing like a lot of other vocal programs do. I've had to take improv classes with instrumentalists, I've had to take arranging, composition, things like that. And so UNT has just really helped to give me, kind of make me a rounder musician versus just a song stylist, if that makes sense. Well, it started I think about 3 years ago when the 1 O'Clock got a call to do a gig in Arkansas in Hot Springs, and they requested a singer because the 1 O'Clock doesn't normally have a singer with them. And so we had an audition and Neil selected me to go. And so I went with them there, and after that I've gone, I guess he liked the way it worked out, and so I've gone with the band. I went with them to Poland in 2005, and I've done some Wind Spirit performances, the Rufus Reid performance with them that had a vocal part, and also a fall concert here and there. So it's been about 3 years, kind of off and on. Neil is very honest and has a very high standard of work. He knows what he wants and he knows what he doesn't want, and he demands excellence from people. And it's always inspiring to be around people like that because they push you to make yourself the best you can be and to rise to the occasion. And so more than anything, Neil has been a real window into the professional world. Like I kind of think of his attitude as being like a bridge from school over to the real world, because he does expect of you the same thing that a band leader would outside of school. And it just has really made me, I feel like every time I step on stage for the 1 O'Clock, I have to bring it every time and really step up and just give the best that I can do. So Neil is, he's a very inspirational person to be around. Yeah, my favorite place that we have played so far, I think, would be Vienna, where we were playing and standing in front of the band and looking out over the crowd. We had a good crowd, and we had these great old ancient ruins in front of us, and it was a beautiful day, really sunny, and the sound was good, and that was probably one of my favorites.